Well, good evening and welcome to Girls Basketball Senior Night 2025. We're so grateful for our seniors and their dedication to the program. It's just so amazing to think about their journey from elementary school and learning and getting to be part of Triton's program all the way till now. So we want to take a moment to recognize these wonderful young ladies of the basketball team as well as the managers, and we're grateful for all that they've done for our program. Our first senior this evening that we'll recognize is Sydney King. Sydney is the daughter of Troy and Courtney King. Sydney has been involved in basketball and other school activities include National Honor Society, Art Club, KYLA, and Spirit Club. Future plans are to attend Marion and Silla College to study sports management and play basketball. Sydney King. Madeline Neff is the daughter of Matthew and Kelly Neff. Madeline has been involved in basketball as a team manager and cheerleader. Other school activities include marching band and theater. Future plans are undecided at this time. Everyone give a hand for Madeline Neff. The next senior is Katie Riker. She's the daughter of Kurt and Tiffany Riker. Katie has been involved in basketball as a team manager, volleyball, and track. Other school activities include National Honor Society and FCS. She also failed to mention that she's a rock star at our national anthem. Future plans are to further training in paramedicine with a plan of a career in emergency medical services. Katie Riker. Iram Reichardt is a foreign exchange student from Germany. Iram's host parents are Keith and Amy Robbins. Iram has been involved in basketball as a team manager. She was also a member of the volleyball team while here at Triton. Her future plans are to return to Germany and finish her high school education. Iram Reichardt. Our last senior to be recognized is Nadia Stettler. Nadia is the daughter of Jeff Stettler and Glenn Fox. Nadia has been involved in basketball, tennis, and volleyball. Other school activities include Spanish Club, Spirit Club, and National Honor Society. Future plans for Nadia are to attend Indiana Wesleyan University and major in nursing. That's our seniors for 2025. One last recognition of them and their efforts. We're so grateful for all of you.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, on behalf of Greg Rickstraw and myself, thank you so much for the hospitality and efforts of your staff and everybody involved on what we thought was another successful pairing show for the girls' basketball tournament.
I thought it was a great show, Coach, and I took the talent level down a little bit in the beginning of that show, but it was picked up from there. And, I tell you what people don't understand. I just saw some numbers this morning, and we had 6,500 unique viewers watch that show this past weekend. The watch parties throughout the state with their teams, and it's incredible that there's that much interest in these draw shows and how each team is going to fare with the drawing and their tournament moving forward.
I think that the pairing shows are have become over the years, and especially now, an integral part of the tournament. You can't separate the tournament out. You can't just focus on sectionals or what have you, or pairings. It's all together. The entire thing together makes it a unique experience, unlike what other states do.
That's exactly right, Coach. And it does make, it's live. And, then 2 years ago we added in the aspect when we move towards the semi-state round of the tournament, we have that secondary draw show to where we draw those matchups here in the office on a Sunday. And so it just adds a little bit more to the entire production of walking these teams to a state championship.
Well, I think it's cool. I mean, the watch parties have started to take on a life of their own, and it's pretty neat to see young ladies and their teammates and their coaches and everybody involved get one of those bonding experiences. And you and I talk about it all the time on this particular show. These are lifetime memories. You and I can appreciate them, being where we are in our lives. These young ladies, we tell them they're going to be able to appreciate it, and at some point they will, thinking back to how much fun they had in that year, that week, getting prepared for the sectional, your watch party, other things you're going to do with your team, and you'll remember those for the rest of your life.
No, you will. And there's just so many more things. The regular season is kind of what it is. I mean, there's certainly things that teams do to prepare and everything else. But then as you walk into the tournament time, it's just a little extra special when it comes to preparation. It comes, communities become more and more involved. You have more team dinners, and one of my favorite things was always to bring a coach in or a former player in that could talk about what they were about ready to go through and the memories they were going to create as we prepare for tournaments.
We've already started our winter season. Saturday, you have wrestling. The boys' wrestling gets started on Saturday. Girls' basketball, obviously, next Tuesday for the sectional. Swimming and diving next Thursday. This starts the heavy competitive season throughout the winter coming up soon.
It does. And, staff is in there. We had a meeting this morning in the office and looking over some final tournament preparations. And, Assistant Commissioner Faulkner runs our wrestling tournament, and Carrie Rosati runs our swimming tournament, and Jane Schott, newest assistant commissioner, runs our girls basketball, and they are well underway to operate their tournament. And what people don't think about, we just don't show up and turn the lights on and go play a game. I mean, they've been working hard on the matchups and the signing officials and the logistics around all those things. It's a total team effort here to be able to put these tournaments on. I'm so proud of the work that our staff takes pride in, so it's a great experience for our student athletes.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. Commissioner, thanks for your time. I look forward to our conversation next week.
Thanks, Coach, and always a pleasure to have our conversations on a weekly basis.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, welcome everyone to the Terrace, the Trojan Trench. It's senior night here tonight as Triton and North Judson, San Pierre, Blue Jays get ready to square off here tonight in this final conference game of the season. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy O'Hara. Alongside me here tonight, we have Abby Veers, Kenny Barnhart, Caden Silas, Chris, and as always, the Hall of Famer Ryan Lim. They're here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube. In the IHSA Champions Network, the Blue Jays come in with an undefeated record in the Hoosier North one, trying to leave that record unblemished as they have continued to beat Hoosier North opponents all the way through. Now, the fun thing with this matchup is they're on different sides, but they could meet in sectional play if they were to meet in the championship game, and this North Judson team is poised to get there. 17 wins on the year. I mean, they do a lot of things really well. Tunis leads the way with them with 15 points a game, and Lehigh's right there behind her with 10, and DeBoer's right there at 9. So this group can really score, but for them, what it starts is that trap that they run, which is really good.
Absolutely, and like you talked before, you said how well they disguise it here. And Triton, if you've seen film on these girls, you know it's coming. And Triton, one thing you got to admire them is the way they've worked through this season, working on breaking that trap defense and how well they really execute pressure.
And Kenny, you weren't there, but I mean, you saw that game. We saw the girls come out and play better. I mean, that first quarter against Argos, I mean, had control of that game. Unfortunate events at the end for them did not go their way, but at the same time, we saw a team really start to come together. This group's going to figure it out. I think you're starting to see the things work. They just need to figure out a way to finish.
Yeah, they say as it's been going on, it got into that game there. Was up like 10 points a couple different times there.
Up 12 in the first quarter.
Argus just kind of got back at it there, and just unfortunate events in that last 2 seconds left of that game was with what Triton just wasn't able to hold that game. So next Tuesday night on sectional play, 0-0 again.
On the third time they've met this year
to
too.
play them, and it's been tight games the whole way through.
So of course we're about a minute away. We will have the national anthem sung by Triton senior Katie Reichard, and then after that, the starting lineups by Jordan Nickus, our PA announcer, and then the game festivities are underway for our final home game of the year for the girls.
It's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe that this regular season's already over with, and boys, you got what, 2, maybe 3?
Yeah.
As Willie Nelson says, we'll be on the road again, so it's okay.
Yep, be on the road, and I'll be on the road tomorrow night.
Yep. So
play North Judson again.
Yep, exactly. So 30 seconds away, and after that, we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the North Judson Blue Jays and your Triton Trojans Blue Switch. On behalf of the Triton community, the entire staff and student body of the Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome North Judson as our guest at tonight's contest. We ask that all fans and players demonstrate an attitude of respect and good sportsmanship throughout today's contest. Your cooperation and positive support are greatly appreciated. Now please rise, kindly remove your hats as we honor America in the singing of the national anthem sung by Triton senior Katie Reichard.
Stars through the
right, so Sydney King goes to the center stripe where she'll greet Kylie Lehigh, the 5'10 senior. Ball's up, and the Lady Jays control the tip. Tunis with it, works to the left to DeBoer, now in the corner to Lehigh. Near side here to Johnson. Leaves it outside, they'll work it. DeBoer takes a look, goes underneath the Minix outside. Johnson will drive, good outside shot. Minix will try it too, can't drop it in. Nadia Stetler with the rebound. And Nadia Stetler, talk about a comeback story of the year, breaking her or hurting her arm.
For Bremen. Maybe not.
What's that? King goes up, and Triton strikes first by the hands of senior Sydney King. Minix inside out, goes to DeBoer on the right wing. Up on top, Johnston, excuse me. DeBoer will try a three on the way, can't connect. Tipped out of bounds, it's going to go off the hand of Minix, they say. And Triton takes over. Now keep an eye here. Here's where this trap's going to run really well. You keep an eye. They guard this so well. Now they're going to pull them back. So Triton was anticipating it. And right there, their active hands, they played the passing lanes really well. I had nothing to do all week. I watched a lot of film. That one knocked out of bounds. They'll stay right here. And for Triton, tonight, you play like there is no tomorrow because,
absolutely,
it's all on the table. You just go out there and play your tails off. You never know what happens. As Sam Sutsman and I talk, you got to kind of come play 3/4 of the way upset.
Yes.
You got to leave that quarter to keep yourself under control, but 3/4 you can be ticked off. It's okay. DeBoer knocks it away. Sydney King to the ground. Jump ball's the call, and Triton still hangs on to it. But like I said, this North Judson team, there's nothing. These girls, they've a couple really long winning streaks. They lost their first 2 games, and they didn't look back from there.
And that's one thing you can always expect from North Judson is the self-discipline they have as a team as a whole and the determination they have coming out here in the game. They are disciplined with their passes. They are quick and they are fast, and they showcase it very well.
Minix boxes out and gets the rebound off the Miley Groves missed 3. Of course, Combs, a very nice coach for this Lady J team, has a great group this season. Minix goes outside. They'll work it. Lehigh now works it back to DeBoer. Tunis, rather. She'll miss that one. Put back by DeBoer's good. Grove's going to work it to the middle. North Judson will work into a man defense. Towards some tight defense against Miley Groves. Got to get rid of the basketball. 5 seconds.
Yep.
And that's where that other person needs to come out there and help her out because, like I said, she can't be camping out because North Judson does such a good job. Yes, they swarm the ball, but yet they're not putting their body into and drawing a foul or committing a foul.
No, they play very, very clean defense, but it's also that defense that's in your face right there, and it comes down to your teammates really having to notice it, see it, and help you out.
Trying to run a little bit of looks like a box and one. Jumper on the way, off the mark, no good for Tunis. Gets right back outside of the rebound there by Lehigh. Drive to board up off the window, no good. Tipped around. Chloe McKinney gets the defensive rebound. Leads it to Miley Groves. Oh, she'll let the offense get down there with her. Had Sydney King in the corner. Elects to go up top to Sierra Hawley. Trying with 2 substitutions here coming after the next dead ball. McKinney on the left side. Goes on top to Miley Groves. Stetler comes out to the free throw line where they're going to give it to Sydney King, rather. Groves drives, goes up strong with it, can't draw. Oh, they're going to draw the foul. Baseline official makes the call.
First foul of the game is going to be on 52, Gracie Minix.
So Riffle and Veers will check in after this free throw. First one tickles the twine. Good sound from all the way. You could hear that all the way up here.
Yep.
Hear the swish all the way up here.
Wish we could get our camera feeds audio into our.
Yeah. That'll be the next thing. Of course, so the two seniors get a break after a good, hard-fought couple minutes. Miley Grove's perfect trip to the free throw line. We'll see what this Triton team can do now. Can give up a little bit of size, but there's a lot of speed out there on the floor. Johnston, she'll try a three. Can't bank it in. Sierra Holly with the rebound. Stop and go, spinning away out of trouble.
And here's where Triton just needs to come out there and set a pick or something. Just,
Right there, right on cue.
Good job, Kenny.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the Veers girls always have headphones in their ears or something. We say something about them, they do something.
Oh.
Pass a little bit off mark as DeBoard comes away with the basketball. Up the floor to Lehigh. She'll drive the baseline. Tries to step through. She'll draw they're going to say travel.
Yeah, because she kind of stepped around as she was trying to go for the shot.
If you're Triton here underway, you know this team. You've seen them play. You've watched film on them. What you really want to focus on here is not so much obviously the points you put up, but how much you truly give up. You can't give up those runs and can't give up those fast baskets there here early on.
Holly now spins. Jump ball call. North Judson comes away with the basketball. But going back, we didn't say it right there, but you saw a nice lead pass by Avery Veers trying to break that press. I know this team last night, I talked to the coaches last night, they said, about last night, said a great practice. I mean, they had 8 players pressing them on the floor, or trapping them and pressing them on the floor all night. So this group preparing. Minix gets bobbled, now a foul call.
Foul is going to be on Avery Veers as she picks up her first for Triton.
Johnson looking. Tries to go to DeBoard. Lehigh gets the loose ball. Tunis now at the basketball. Uses the screen set by Minix. Leans through and a foul call on Triton. I think it's going to be on the other side. I think Veers got all ball.
Yeah, I think Sierra probably just hit her enough.
Yep.
North Judson, a 58% free throw shooting team. Tunis, one of their best ones at 63%. Unfortunately, misses the first. And we saw this group of 5 against Argos when they started that game. Just came out electric. Back iron, no good. Chloe McKinney with the box out. Lehigh fighting for it. Leads it to Holly, now quickly up to Riffle. The freshman regains control over dribble, now finds Holly. Up to Veers in the high post. Now she's a lane. Avery tries to drive and goes up, lost the basketball, gets it knocked away. Chris catches it. Good catch, Chris. We got active hands with our camera, guys.
Oh, yeah. Are you running practices like you said?
We're going to. Start throwing basketballs at them, see if they can protect the camera.
He's down there shaking his head.
Riffle now step back 2 on the way. Line drive shot, no good. Tipped around. Lehigh gets the defensive rebound and back of the Lady Jays. Johnston pull-up jumper inside the free throw line. No good. Holly with the rebound. Here comes that trap.
Yes.
And they'd run it well. And you see right there, DeBoard got in there and ripped it away, but Triton will force the jump ball. That's what they do so well, because you kind of see them kind of come in. They're trying to use that person in front, so the ball handler's got to hesitate, bring the weak side person in, they can steal that basketball. They run it so well.
They run it so smart, too, because you see Triton here going on that break up here. You're worried about the one-on-one in front of you. You don't realize that they have that girl trailing right behind you and comes up. That's really where you get stuck.
So Gracie Minix comes off the floor as Grace Craig will check in, the 5'8 junior.
Do we have little girls getting announced tonight?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they're all wearing their jersey.
Yep, that at halftime.
Saw them all in their jersey. I was just a little late to the game, I guess.
Riffle drives the baseline, gets denied by the bottom of the backboard, knocked out of bounds, and it went off Triton. North Judson takes over. Of course, I didn't get to tell Kennedy she's my second favorite 5th grader.
She's my second favorite, too. It's okay.
Oh, my. Lehigh now in the corner. Craig trying to get position. Johnson drives outside. Tunis will try a three. Connects. And North Judson takes their first lead of the ball game on that three-pointer there. Now they're going to turn up the pressure.
I say they're kind of back and forth, either to put the pressure on so then you kind of think you're all right, and then the next time, boom, it's on.
And they're doing a nice job when the person runs into the paint, not putting a body in there, getting their hands straight up and just disrupting the shot or making them trying to feel like there's going to be contact, and they over pursue. Oh, I don't know. Far official says a travel call. It looked like a Euro step to me. She took the hop, and then she released it. So, I mean,
yep,
that comes down to officials' preference. I don't know. That comes down to official preference. Beers gets in the high post and a reach-in call going to be called to North Judson. Right idea by Craig.
Foul is going to be on number 5, Grace Craig, her second, or her first, team second.
Now, Groves triggers the inbound, sets it in motion. Good disguise. Holly up in the lead. Back goes to the Trojans by the hands of Sierra Holly, and the inbound assist from Miley Groves. Good patience there.
Yes.
Tunis again for three. Count it from the corner. Back and forth we go here as the final minute of the first quarter nears. Ashli Faulkner talking from her coach's box. Holly gets the bobbled pass to Veers. Sometimes goes up, can't draw it. Now Lehigh back the other way, 53 seconds on the clock. Takes a look, finds Tunis. She hit two, can't hit the third one.
And you hear Ashli Faulkner down there in her box. She said, weak side. You guys can't you can't leave shooters open like that.
And now Tunis drives the baseline, spinning into the lane, blocked by Veers. Triton back to the win, transition, here goes Riffle. Up, blocked by Lehigh. Holly's there to get the loose ball. Here comes the trap in the corner, and DeBoard takes it away, and a foul on Holly. Good recovery by the Blue Jay, by both sides.
Yes. It's going to be Holly's second foul.
Yep, so she's going to have to watch out here.
Yeah.
Come out for a little bit, it looks like.
Lydia Hammond.
It's a girl I've been waiting on.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
She's one I've been waiting on.
I'm telling you. 20 seconds now. Blue Jays by 2. Tunis top the key, goes to Lehigh in the corner. She'll drive, stops, tries to go. Lydia Hammond right on cue, takes it away. Stops, puts on the brakes, inside 10 seconds now. Groves takes a look at the clock. Now she'll drive against Lehigh, stops the corner, fires a three, short of the mark, can't connect. Ball goes out of bounds. I believe. Looked like it went off the hand of Chloe McKinney from this angle.
I had a monitor in the road. I think you get.
Nope.
So 1.4 seconds. Ash Faulkner's going to pull everybody away. DeBoard's going to have a look. He's on the way, high off the rim and no good. So that'll send us to the second quarter. North Judson leads 8-6. Let's hope we keep seeing fireworks like we saw here in that one. We'll be back right after this.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, second quarter about to get underway. I'm Andy O'Hara. Alongside me here tonight, Abby Veers, Kenny Barnhart. Got Chris, Silas, and Caden on our student team here tonight for us. And then, of course, as always, the Hall of Famer Orion Limler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSA Champions Network as an entertaining first quarter. I think you saw, the two teams trying to figure each other out, but I like the recovery by both sides. North Judson didn't get to look down here, came back and started playing some serious defense. Stole the ball away, forced Triton to force their hand there a little bit. Got a last-second look, but Triton recovered at the same time on their side.
Yes, and like what I was saying in the first quarter, is it's how much you gain. It's also how much you give up. We've talked about it. You can gain a lot there in a quarter, but you can't give up much, and that's exactly what they did, was keep North Judson under their control and fire back at them as well.
Lehigh can't connect on the corner three. McKinney's got the basketball. She'll try to split the defenders, lost it. Tries to control, but there's Tunis there to get the loose ball. They'll turn it over. Tunis, she'll drive coast to coast, goes up, can't drop it in. Rebound there to Gracie Riffle. Stop and goes. Look at the footwork by the freshman. It's coming. I'm telling you, you got to anticipate that. Lydia Hammond, top of the key, she drives, leaves it for Miley Groves. And I'm telling you, once Lydia Hammond has confidence that three-point shot, look out. Miley Groves, pull-up jumper inside the free throw line, can't connect. Veers tries to tip it up, gets her own rebound, putback's good. Ties it up at 8.
Great work down there by Veers by seeing your shot go up, not running away instantly, staying there, following your shot, and giving yourself a second chance at that basket.
Playing strong with the body, too, and being under control. Johnson tries a three, gets hit by Hammond, and she'll go to the line for the rare three-point free throw attempt. It was a good aggressive take there by Hammond, but got to run from this to just fly by.
Yes.
It's got to fly by.
You want to disrupt, more so disrupt it versus
making contact.
Yes.
Johnston in and out. The Triton youngsters down there making some noise. Of course, they got their jerseys on tonight. Their season underway. Orion's covered. Never mind. He doesn't have his headset on. He doesn't want to talk tonight. Johnson
they're
connects
right
the
here They're right here tonight, too. Look at Julian. Look at them so concerned.
He's like, what are you guys doing?
There, he's got it on.
There, now he can talk. Johnson, 2 of 3 from the line, puts her team up by 2. Here comes that pressure.
Yep, so you wonder, are they actually going to do it, or are they just going to let you
go?
Showcasing.
At the same, yeah, exactly. Showcase it. Show that it's there. They had Hammond for a moment. Sydney King checked in the last dead ball, or after the last free throw, rather. Didn't catch it. Minnick's also back in the game. Riffle gets that one swatted by 2. Oh, a late whistle. I thought they were going to let the block stand.
I did too. Foul is going to be on Tunis as she picks up her team's first of the quarter.
Connects on the first. Riffle tickles the twine on the second. Ties it at 10. DeBoard exits the center circle. Works it left to Tunis. Tunis had a pair of big threes there in that first quarter. Just out of the outstretched arms of Johnston, they'll turn it over.
Triton got lucky there, as we know that weak side defense is a lot of what these teams that come against us see.
Macy Morrow checks in. Goes to Sydney King through her hands. Lehigh's got the basketball up with the right hand, up and in.
Right through her hands into Lehigh's. Lehigh's? Am I saying that?
Lehigh, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Triton breaks the press. Now goes to Groves. Tries to lose the defender. Good defense by DeBoard. Outside to Lydia Hammond. Works it to Riffle. Riffle spots for 3. Can't drop it in. Rebound. Goes to Lehigh and back of the Lady Jays. Force to let the Tunis into the corner. Tomorrow. Ashli Faulkner making sure her team can hear her from the coach's box. Morrow on the baseline goes to Minix. Bobbles it, knocked away by King. Into the waiting arms of. Nobody looking down the other way.
Miley Groves saw it.
Lehigh goes up, draws the foul, and one opportunity coming for the Lady Jays.
Foul is going to be on. Foul is going to be on Lydia Hammond as she picks up her second here.
Janika Kemp going to check in. A couple nice developmental pieces. As Lehigh gets 3 points the old-fashioned way. Their lead up to 5. Goes to Groves. Fear sets a screen. Oh, they're going to say that Fear's got it with.
What? She's done until after the half.
I think they're going to get her on the screen because when she kind of set the screen, she kind of leaned out there, like kind of chicken wing lean there.
Yep.
I think that's where they're going to call that.
It just had a little bit of that arm sticking out farther than what needed to be.
She will sit with Sierra Hawley and Lydia Hammond until that second half as well.
DeBoer down the left wing. Up on top to Tunis. Leads it to Minix. Outside Lehigh. Jumper on the way. No good for Tunis. And be a foul call on the rebound, I believe, on North Judson, the way the official has made the call.
Foul is going to be on number 3, DeBoer, as she picks up her first. North Judson second here in this quarter.
Inbound goes to King. Now she'll bring up the floor. Roster dribble now goes to Kemp. Here comes the trap. Feeds to the floor to Stetler. Now to King. King going to try to drive inside. Retreats back to the three-point line. Knocked away there by Morrow. She regains the control off the steal. Goes to Minix. Minix in the lane. Goes up. Banks open. Trying those key players out. Starting to unravel just a bit. Riffle tries to lead. Lehigh there gets the loose ball. Lehigh. 2-on-3 fast break. Goes up. Can't draw the foul. Goes out of bounds. And Ashli Faulkner going to call a full timeout, trying to see if she can keep the ball of yarn from unraveling any further.
Oh, well, I got a moment here. Like you said, to get into the
sectional play starts
so
Tuesday.
Throw up that sectional. So Triton and Argos square off, third time of the season. That first night on Tuesday night, first game on Tuesday night, and then Elkhart Christian Trinity Greenlawn. Second night on Tuesday night. Then on game 3, North Judson and South Central for the first game on Wednesday night. Then Oregon Davis and Culver close out that Wednesday night. And then the winners play on Friday night.
Yep.
And then the championship there will be on Saturday night. And it's at Oregon Davis this year.
Yep.
And like always guys say, postseason is always on the IHSAA. It will not be on YouTube.
Yes, so pay attention to social media for the links. Orion makes them, right? Do you make them or does Silas make them?
Silas has been making them.
Well, Silas is making them, so Orion just approves them, I think. Is that how that works?
I guess.
Orion, or Orion approves them. I can tell you who's not doing it. It's this guy right here. So that works.
So, yep, that's, like we always say, gets the sectional time. It's a clean slate.
Yep, it's a clean slate. New season. Right there, throws it away. Sydney King gets the basketball. Now goes to Riffle. North Judson by 7. Full stops in the right wing. Up on top, Miley Groves has a look from 3 on the way. Can't drop it in. Rebound to the board. Trying 0-4 from beyond the arc.
Yep, she had a good look, but I think it's just that stutter.
Ah, yeah.
Oof.
Tunis the right idea there. Just got those happy feet, as Adam Heckman would like to say.
Happy feet.
No, I can't ever see that movie not think of him.
I don't see him tonight. I thought he was here.
Well, so Chloe McKinney back in the game. Girls running out of time, goes to King, but knocked away by Lehigh. Leaves it out. DeBoer on the left wing. She'll drive to the middle of the lane. Left side up and in. Nice play there by DeBoer. Inside the halfway point here of the second quarter. North Judson by 9. Outside, Sydney King. She'll dial a 3. Can't drop it in. Groves tips it. Sydney King tracks down the offensive rebound. Chloe McKinney from the baseline. Can't drop it in. King goes off the foot of a Blue Jay. Nadia Stettler with the jumper. Can't connect. McKinney tries to jump in front and pushed away.
Chloe McKinney putting in work down there for her team.
She was unfortunately get called for the foul.
That'll be her first foul, Triton's 4th here of this quarter.
So Craig will check in for Lehigh. She'll get a break. Craig, a key rotational piece. This Lady J group. Johnson stops in the short corner, out to Minix. The board outside to Morrow. Johnson on the right wing, stops, finds Craig, tries a three, counted from the corner.
They're shooting 3 of 11 behind the arc.
Off another assist. I mean, they're doing it well. Good ball move for North Judson. And that's why they lead right now by 12. And that's a true kickball there by Johnston. Rodney says if it's intentional, you try to kick it according to Rodney's rules. Kick the ball. McKinney now in the corner, tries to lead it down to King. In the post, goes up with that one, can't drop it in. No one home to rebound. Johnson back the other way. Johnson stops, rolls, goes to Craig. Craig down to Minix, knocked away by Sidney King. Chloe McKinney fights for it. Jump ball's the call, and Triton takes over. As Tunis will check in for North Judson. Sierra Hawley in on behalf of Nadia Stetler.
Sierra Hawley here checking in. She's got 2:33 to not get that third foul here.
Hawley now past the half-court line. Uses the screen.
Oh, that's a little.
McKinney falls to the floor. Riffle with the runner. Can't drop it in. And now Tunis back the other way. Tunis on the far side, up on top to Craig. Now goes to Morrow. Morrow, she'll dial a three. Can't connect off the iron. Rebound Johnson. Baseline runner on the way. Can't connect. Sidney King fights for the rebound. Jump ball's the call, and North Judson hangs on to it. I don't have a 23.
I don't have a 23 either.
Molly Maston.
Molly Maston.
I don't even have that.
You say Madsden?
Yeah, let me see. I think I have it from.
Clara failed us there.
No, I don't.
Okay, we'll figure that one out.
We know her name is Molly for sure.
Well, Molly's in. Molly, we'll figure out your last name here eventually. Riffle now on the left wing, up on top to Hawley. Hawley drives, stops, goes back. Miley Groves dials a three. Count it! Off the assist.
Finally get Triton, get one behind the arc. 1 of 6.
Their fourth made field goal. Trying to cut into that lead. They trail by 9. Of course, our Triton youngsters getting recognized at halftime, so stay tuned for that. Molly will try a three. Can't connect. Rebound there to Tunis. Pull-up jumper blocked by McKinney. Out of bounds it goes. Shanika Kemp now going to check in. Checking in for Miley. Johnson now from the baseline. Goes up. Tunis has it. She'll drive. Stops and goes. Tries to lean into the runner. Can't drop it in. Rebound. Craig. Put back. No good. Tipped. And Chloe McKinney comes away with the basketball. Trying to find somewhere to go. We got a foul call on North Judson.
So they're going to. Fisher says he's going to call a body on number 15. Avery Johnson. It'll only be her first, team's third of the quarter.
Now Miley Groves back in the ball game for Kemp. Now you ought to have plenty of lead in there.
I have to make my edge to right with.
Oh my goodness. McKinney now. Spinning past the half-court line. Good trap defense by North Judson, but Triton breaks it. Now goes to King. To Hawley, top of the key. Uses the screen set by King. Leaves it to her in the lane, goes up, blocked there by Morrow. Craig goes to save it, and does. Back goes North Judson. 30. We're going to say she carried it. Ooh. Groves now goes to Hawley. Hawley now past the half-court line.
Triton here, you have 30 seconds here. You run your offense, you get a shot off but you don't turn it over.
Both sides begging for calls, not getting them. Johnston now. Skips it to Morrow. Morrow with the up fake. Out to Johnson. Steps into a three on the way. Count it. Trying to run out of time. Miley Grove's going to heave it down the floor, and that's going to do it for the first half. North Judson leads 25-13.
Let's see whether it went across yet or not. Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll get them after.
We'll get them after.
Yes, yep.
You're going to switch to the camera audio?
Yep, we'll switch it over to that audio.
All right, there we go. We'll be back after halftime right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
At this time, we'd like to recognize our girls basketball program. Our season's really just begun, and we'd like to introduce you to all our wonderful players. First, our fifth grade, Madeline Casey, Isla Chapman, Maylee McCann, Casey Kilgore, Ava Harmon, Harper Phelps, Adeline Cottrell, Addison Stewart, Audrey Eckes, Kennedy Bell, Taylor Gunnels, Lexi Houlihan, Emerson Feldman, and Coach Bart Christian. That's our fifth grade basketball team. Now for our sixth grade, Addison Yarbrough, Dallas Hudson, Hadley Davis, Michaela Bentley, Sabra Holly, Cooperlyn Kelly, Hannah King, Casey Beatty Hampton, Caden Verriegi, Gwen Andrews, Heidi Grossman, and Coach Rick Yarbrough. That's your sixth grade. Now for our seventh grade, Amy Grace Overmeyer, Anna Tarleton, Macy Olison, Gemma Ibarra, Chloe Hammond, Avery Wright, Charlie Gill, McKenna Watkins, and Coach Jayla Meister. That's our seventh grade. Now for our eighth grade, Alexis Kaufman, Addison Westaver, Kenzie Shue, Natalie Crooks, Audrey Borsa, Natalie Neves, Kaylin Shue, McKenna Emmenager, Avery Faulkner, Adeline Bailey, Jada Bulis, Annabelle Flenner, managers Adeline Stichter, Isabel Redinger, Ellie Eckes, Katie Gould, and Brianna Lockhart. And Coach Shelley Easter. That's your eighth grade and the future Triton Trojan Blue Switch. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, parents and families.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage / rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, about to get this second half underway. Kenny's got our first half stats.
I'll throw that over here. So team stats there. Judson 3 of 6 on the free throws. Triton perfect, 4 of 4. 2-pointers 5 of 15 compared to 3 of 16. Behind the arc, Judson got 4 of their 14 attempts to drop. Triton just 1 of 7 and a turnover side, 9 and 10. As far as North Judson, Tunis leading way with 6, Lehigh with 5, Johnston with 5, Ford with 4, Craig with 3, just about 5 different players. They're all with single fouls, but nobody's got anything as there. And, that didn't push.
So it's Molly Madsen is number 23.
Yep, I did get it. I just didn't get it sent back across there to update it. For the Trojans, Groves with 5, Holly and Riffle and Veers all with 2. But the big thing there was Holly and Veers and Hammond all picking up those 2 fouls in that second quarter, limited their time that they needed to be out there. And then McKinney's got that single foul then.
And you saw the flow with that group. They had a real groove working. They were hanging with North Judson. See if they can find some chemistry and start working together, because when Triton really gels, they really showed their potential out there on the floor.
Yeah, I say that those go out there with those for those fouls, just pulling those players off and just kind of interrupted their flow, and hopefully they can get it back.
But North Judson doing a good job, though, in that first half. I mean, they moved the ball well. Their defense really fed the offensive side. Didn't get both sides not really getting the calls they wanted, but at the same time finding a way to battle through adversity.
Wait, the scoreboard get about 10 seconds till it gets
get that
down
dropped
and
out.
Get ready for the third quarter. It's easier just let it run out.
Yeah, just let it run out. That way it's not confusing that way.
Yep. There they go.
One of the refs earlier were talking about shot clock. He goes, "We're doing shot clock now?" And Eric's like, "No, it's just for looks." He goes, "Good. I was going to wonder who the heck is running that."
I was going to say, a bunch of these gyms now have they're getting prepared, guys. It's coming. It's coming.
Eric's like, "We can't fit any more people down there, so we're going to have to expand."
Groves on the left side, goes down in to Nadia Stetler. Up on top to Holly. Holly now works it to Groves on the left wing. Sets a good screen. Goes to Stetler inside the free throw line. Stetler with the run off the window. Banks closed. Minix with the rebound. Stetler comes off the weak side and tries to knock it away. Up the floor to Johnson it goes. Look at Stetler running the full court.
She was putting in work there for her team. She was going no matter where it was going. She was after that ball.
Nadia Stetler running the floor. She worked so hard to get back after that arm injury she had earlier in the season. Was not afraid. She was hungry. She wants to be out there.
Well, she knows this is their last time on this floor.
Now one up and in.
Bounce good for Johnston.
Yep. Johnson averages about 7 points a game. She's met that, I believe, right?
She's right at 7.
Groves on the left side, uses the screen. Holly off the deflection. Denied the baseline. Lets it roll to Groves. Down to King in the paint. She goes up off the window. Banks closed. Too high off the glass. Not the angle she wanted. Lehigh pushes it to Tunis. Tunis drives.
Jump ball.
Yeah.
It's going to stay here.
Johnson now with it. Goes out to Lehigh. King picks her up the free throw line. Tunis, pull-up jumper from the free throw line off the mark, no good. Stetler with the rebound. Holly pushing it up the floor. Let's see, offense calls out the play. She'll set the table. Now goes to King on the left wing. To McKinney in the corner. Finds Groves curling her way to the side of the lane. Knocked away. Lehigh comes away with the basketball. And Sierra Holly shuts down the passing lane, knocks it out of bounds. They'll be forced to inbound. Did too much talking in class this week, apparently.
You can tell you're.
It's all right. The stupid scientists decided they're going to start draining yesterday. It's like I was fine. You'd think I was down there with Coach Faulkner yelling at everybody. Good grief. I better be careful. I talk about the coaches, I get in trouble. Lindsay got after me after my comment of she didn't have to duck for the ball the other day.
Oh, no.
She turned on the audio right at that point.
Now you said it again.
Well, I didn't say what I said. Johnson rips it away. Head fake by the board. Kicks it outside. Lehigh by herself. Dials a three. Can't drop it in. King with the rebound. Fighting through. Jump ball's the call, and it stays here.
checks in on behalf of Nadia Stetler as she will take a break.
You call animal control and get rid of that frog in my throat that keeps showing back up.
Yeah,
See, I got rid of him. It'll show back up. Just give it time. McKinney intercepts the inbound. Now goes to Groves. Now, Triton, the big thing is you can't look at that score clock or the scoreboard. No. Look at the score clock, obviously, but not the board. Well, there goes good play there by Johnson with the block and takeaway. McKinney knocks away, and she's going to get called for the foul.
Will be her second.
Yep.
Fouls on number 3, Chloe McKinney.
But like I always say on many broadcasts, I'm known for saying it's like eat an elephant one bite at a time. That's what you need to do here.
Yes.
So Gracie Riffle checks in on behalf of Chloe McKinney after she picked up that foul. Coach Faulkner want to hold her for a little bit. Don't want to use those up. Tunis. Jumper for 2 on the mark for Johnston.
Avery Johnston, 2-point basket.
Groves now driving, working. Almost gets it ripped away, goes to Riffle. Has Holly top the key, can't get there. She bobbled it. Now Riffle with the dribble drive. Kicks out to King. Straight away 3 on the way. Count it. Trying things were kind of bobbling there. Found a way to get to the shooter. Minix gets it right back. Kicks out. DeBoard dials a 3. Back iron. Rebound veers, and she's going to get pushed from behind. And foul call, I believe, is going to be called on North Judson.
Foul call on Minix. She will pick up her second, team's first.
Groves triggers it. Tip there by DeBoer off the inbound. Jump ball's the call, and Triton still hangs on to it. Well, they can make enough room for one more person down there. Jordan he's just going to lose some elbow room.
I think we need an expansion anyways.
They can sit up here.
We don't got much room to give up here. We're already knocking elbows.
Holly stops, got to get rid of it. Goes to King, fakes the handoff, now works out to Groves. Back to Veers underneath. Here comes the double team, works it outside. Now Groves drives. Goes to, somehow, Veers comes away with it, draws a foul and hits the deck hard and drops it in.
Good by Veers. They're working through that power, working through that defense coming at you. Minix will pick up her back-to-back foul as she now comes away with 3 as she takes a seat.
Did you get a text message off your one GoPro up there?
Yep.
Yep. SD card full.
SD card full.
Oh, no.
Which, of course,
Veers
probably want to use.
Can't get the and one the opportunity to drop. Leading still to 11. Morrow goes to Craig. Tunis fakes it to the left, hangs on to it now, goes to Lehigh on the right side. Gets it back. She'll try a corner 3. Sends it up there, can't get it to drop in. Craig gets the rebound. It was tipped by a couple Trojans. Jump ball's the call, and it stays here. Craig goes up, blocked by Veers. I'm going to say they got on the wrist. Might have been just a little low. I know she wanted that one, but just a little bit low down there. And
she picks up her third. Nadia Seller is quick to check in.
So Craig to the line, connects on the first. Team's 4 of 7. Veers all smiles as she comes off. She knew.
She goes, dang it.
Craig off the mark, 1 for 2 on that trip. Lehigh gets the rebound off the free throw. Tunis works away from the screen. She spins it. Now to Craig. Craig too far into a
right over.
Triton youngster not quite paying that. That's why you need to beware of flying objects. We learned that during the Everwise Bi-County tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Beware of flying objects. Lindsay Shively was ready. She caught it. Holly with the runner, tries to draw the foul, can't draw any contact. Ball goes out of bounds. North Judson takes over.
Groves checks in for senior Nadia Stetler as she takes a seat.
You just got to keep up the intensity. You know, you played strong in that first quarter. You got to dig deep, find that energy. Who's going to be that spark plug? Because North Judson doing a nice job moving the ball, not panicking, playing well with that lead. Right now in control of finishing the Hoosier North undefeated this season. DeBoard for three. Can't connect. Knocked out of bounds by Groves. We'll stay here. Well, if I don't have a voice tomorrow, we can just let Orion talk. I'll run camera.
I'm trying to get that GoPro to work.
Oh.
He said, darn it. Ooh.
That was close to dripping out of bounds.
Close. Lehigh, deep three, high off the glass and good. She said she called bank. She should have pointed. She goes, I called bank. Holly with the up fake. Now she's got to drive. Morrow ties her up. Triton hangs onto on the jump ball. It's Johnson and Minix to check in now. Tunis gets a break, as does Lehigh. I like Lehigh's smile. She sits there, she smiles, she goes, I did that. I called it. Groves now goes to Holly on the baseline. Runs into it, Morrow goes to the floor. Jump ball, Blue Jay basketball. And try right now, you gotta ignore the scoreboard. You can't control that. You know that's already been done there and done. What you can control is your offensive defensive effort. Right there, Chloe McKinney with the big block. You got to control it. You got to want it. Got to stay hungry. I'm trying to get a timeout. The Blue Jay defense bearing down.
And like you said here, if you're trying, you got to ignore that scoreboard here. There's nothing you can do to change that except keep building yourself back from it. Keep changing, keep going for those transition baskets. Make stops, stop their runs. There's a lot here that and you've got to see that these are one of your last chances going into tourney time. This is your last chance going into tourney time.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Yep, so biggest thing here is the Triton Student Life Foundation going to have a comedy for a cause here on that April 5th. Over here in the auditorium. So it'll be their fundraiser this year. Last year had a banquet, so this year we're going to have a comedian come in and get some money for the student life that funds a lot of the projects for the students that's not necessarily athletics.
I had Orion's text, but we've talked since then, so I don't have it right away. Yeah, you didn't have your phone.
It was right here.
I know they're selling tickets out there tonight.
Yep. Yeah. They'll sell them at every home game. At Bates Corporate or somewhere else. See if I can go back far enough. There it is. And the admin office starting, well, it says next week, but I think that's this week. Holly now on the side of the lane. Throws it off the leg of Morrow. It'll stay here. North Judson's continue just to swarm the defense. I mean, trying to force some turnovers. Trying just need to slow down, run your offense. Work the ball. Sydney King tries another three. Off the iron, no good, tipped around. Johnson dribbles it out of bounds.
How many fouls do you have marked down for the board?
The board, I have one.
Oh. Two. I have two, and they put three up on the board.
Oh,
Are you sure it wasn't for Chloe?
No. Oh, that I might have messed up there. I have Chloe.
Ollie, look at the play. Scoop and score.
I have Chloe down for two.
Oh, they fixed it.
Okay.
There we go.
The board kicks to Morrow on the left wing. Underneath the Minix. Side of the lane with the runner up off the window. No good. Gets her on rebound. Tips it to Craig. Craig getting swarmed by Holly. Johnson, one more pass to board. Thought about it. Tries to get freed up. Johnson catch and shoot three. In and out. DeBoard, offensive rebound, putbacks, good. and draws the foul.
So McKinney picked up her third. Team's third. Oh.
This ball goes out of bounds. Triton will take it over. Ashli Faulkner pleading for her group. Be hungry. Go to the basketball. Go to the basket. You can't control that scoreboard. If you're Triton, you've got to have the mindset. There's got to be one person to shake this group free, and I think that's Sierra Hawley. This group really snaps to when she starts getting vocal. Riffle now going to try to speed it up, get up the floor. Here comes that trap, put on the brakes, and that's exactly what North Judson wants you to do. Throws it away. DeBoard's got it. Back of the Blue Jays. Triton reaching in, no foul call. Whitney Combs has a pleading case. Triton was reaching in. Got lucky there. And I'm pretty sure Lydia Hammond's going to check in because Triton giving a gift there. The only thing Gracie Riffle did wrong there, she put on the brakes.
Yes.
You looked to dish that ball. Yeah, you didn't have somewhere to go, but find a way to get her that basketball because you don't get caught in that corner. I think she's going to have a quick conference. She'll settle down. Talented freshman for this team this year. DeBoard goes up, draws the foul, goes to the line for two.
Lydia Hammond quick to pick up her third there. As we are one away from the bonus, 49 seconds left to go here in this third quarter.
Ashli Faulkner trying to talk to the official, pleading her case. DeBoard hits the first free throw. Advocating for her group. The conference over as Riffle back out on the floor. Lydia Hammond did not want to come off the floor. She wants to stay out there.
She's hungry.
A lot of those girls in that JV group, you talk about a group that is hungry. Well, they put that off-season work in. Look out. Look out. Holly on the outside. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Groves on the outside. Trying to find some space. Goes to Holly. Ripped away by DeBoard. Jump ball's the call. Triton hangs on to it for the 25 seconds to go here in the third. Groves now sets the inbound play in motion. Sydney King retreats back to the three-point line. Lost her dribble. Dangerous pass to Miley Groves. Johnston is licking her chops there for that one. Knocked away by Morrow. McKinney now. Into trouble. Trying to weave her way through. McKinney goes up, draws a foul.
It's going to be Minix's fourth, if it is indeed on her. And it is indeed.
Balls on number 52, Gracie Minix. Chloe McKinney to line, shooting two.
Well, I know they were backwards.
Yep.
I would have said sit hike. I mean, blue 52 set. I mean, that would have been me down there, but it's okay. McKinney connects on the first. Back iron.
Almost had her own rebound there.
Board will dribble out the clock. That'll do it for the third quarter. North Judson leads 36-21. We'll take a break. Be back here for the fourth right after this.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, fourth quarter underway. Triton trails. North Judson right now in the driver's seat. North Judson starts with the basketball. Craig now within the short corner, guarded by McKinney, goes to Lehigh, skips it across the way to Tunis, now to Johnson. Johnson drives from the baseline, skips it out to Lehigh, catch and shoot three. Short of the mark, can't get it to connect. Hawley fighting for it, goes to the ground, and jump ball's the call, and Triton will hang on to it. You know, for this Triton team, you've taken your lumps this season. You know, you look at, you ignore the records. Like Kenny said, it's a new season starting next week.
Yes.
But we've seen this group grow. I mean, a group that just, the fight in them, they just got to sustain that fight through 4 quarters of play. They can do that. Like right there, Hawley drives and gets the basket off the rebound. Goes the line for the N1 opportunity.
What you're saying here for this Triton team, you want to see somebody find that fire. You see it in increments. You see it in certain plays. You want to see them become consistent in that. Become consistent in your confidence no matter what. You don't stop playing during the game, even if you are down however many points. You want to see them find that fight and determination that they're going to do it no matter the circumstances.
Lehigh gets that one blocked away as Triton goes back to the other side. Pull-up jumper for Riffle, partially blocked by Lehigh. Underneath McKinney, can't get it to drop in. Veers goes up, fouled.
She is gone if that is indeed on Minix, and I believe it is as she is taking that walk. Yep, and Minix will take a seat.
Hey, Chris, go ahead and zoom in on the free thrower.
So she'll have 2. It's going to drop in. He's on the way, off the mark on the second. Triton started off 4 of 4 since then, 6 of 10.
Yep.
Tunis top of the key, goes to Craig. Tries to rip it away. Jump ball, Riffle had it for a moment.
Yep, just that quick on the
call.
Tie up.
Caden's going down to show Chris how I want him zoomed in.
Okay.
Yeah, since we lost the
on-the-job training. Board off the mark. Veers with the rebound, trying to rip herself out of trouble. Lehigh comes in. Now she's fouled by Veers.
Veers picks up her 4th here.
You know, in Triton, you know, it comes down to this group here. You've got to stay hungry. You know,
yes.
Sometimes success isn't always the best teacher. Failure is your best teacher. Sometimes you got to learn how to fail. You got to learn how to lose and learn how to battle through those losses, through adversity. You know, unfortunately for these seniors, this is probably not the senior season you were expecting, you know, for this group this year. And, you know, for some, this record might be a bit shocking, and quite frankly, it is.
It absolutely.
Because this is a good basketball team. They just got to find a way to learn to play together, develop, but they got to continue to put the work in, especially in the offseason. They can do that and improve. This is a group that I think it can be very deep. The future's bright, but you got to put the work in.
The future is very bright, especially down there on that GV team. You see how hungry those girls are, let alone our varsity girls that we have here coming back. It's just a matter of, like you said, finding that groove for the girls, finding what lights their fire.
And a foul call, I believe, away from the ball.
Ooh.
She was just cutting through in a kind of a collision. It wasn't too much that was
on. Miley Groves picks up her first there.
The board goes up, draws a foul.
Gracie Riffle gets her first.
The board now, shots on the way, drops in. The board, perfect on that trip. The Triton fans expressing their displeasure. Holly now drives. Gets her ripped away by Craig. Both sides pleading for calls. Craig goes up the left hand, up and in. And Triton needs to fill those lanes on the fast break because North Judson does a nice job filling there on that transition play. Sydney King for three. Count it. Triton gets her first, first three of the quarter.
Yeah, third. Yep.
Lehigh now uses the screen. Goes out to Johnson. She'll try a three. Answers right back. Cancels out the Sydney King three. Triton now back down by 17. Holly drives coast to coast. Too strong off the window.
Stays here.
It was a good effort, good drive. As Stetler and Jillian Bulis now will check in for Sydney King and Chloe McKinney. Riffle goes out to Groves. Up on top goes to Holly. Holly to Riffle. Dials a three. The freshman hits one from beyond the arc. Jillian Bulis, another one who's grown this season now, getting some varsity time on the floor. Craig corrals the wide pass. Lehigh down in. Backing down to the board. On Bulis. Outside Lehigh. Johnson tracks down the bobbled catch. Skips it here near side.
Ashli Faulkner getting her girls hungry, firing them back up here as they can attempt to continue to fight through this last minute.
And Grace Craig with the physical play underneath gets the basket. Groves now up the floor. Revere's going to check with that fourth foul. Lehigh in transition, goes up. That was a smart play. Holly trying to draw the charge. That was the right idea, but Lehigh showing off the conscious play there and put on the brakes. Good recognition by her. Down into Stetler. And Stetler going to get pushed.
That's on number 5, Craig, as she picks up her second, team's third.
So Morrow going to check in for Tunis. Riffle sets the inbound play in motion, goes to Holly. Holly drives side of the lane, tries to weave through the defense and does. Good play by Sierra Holly.
Yep. Miley just not getting quick enough in front.
And I think, Miley doing a nice job, trying to keep her body out of as much as possible. I don't know.
Miley Gross picks up her second foul there, team's fourth here in this quarter.
Lehigh here on the near side, trying to go in more of a zone defense. Trying to take away the inside. But you got to stay home. Those people on the outside. Now they're going to
switch up.
Yeah, they're switching up mid-play. Look at that. Johnson for 3, connects. Got to stay home on those shooters. There's why.
And that's one thing you were just sitting there talking about, taking away that inside. Absolutely. But you see here, they are proving to you time and time again, they will fire from beyond the arc and not miss.
Well, if Triton scores a 3 and North Judson only gets 1 point the rest of the game, John Harrell hit it on the nose tonight.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no. It was 53-35, excuse me. It was. So they have to hit a 2.
Seems doable, 3 minutes.
I always like to look at those just to see how close he gets.
And it's amazing how
accurate it is.
He can get.
Ooh.
And now North Judson's got the call. You know, Lehigh gets there and goes to step. Goes into her shot, gets bumped, and no call. Holly now tries to work to the middle. Off the foot of Lehigh. Not a kicked ball because she didn't intentionally kick it. Up off the window and good for DeBoard. Groves now scanning. Ashli Faulkner gets a timeout.
Full. Her second full. She will have 2 remaining.
1 apiece. North Judson yet to use a timeout in this ballgame. So, of course, tomorrow night we're back in action. We're going to drive south.
Yep, be back down.
Or west, but, yeah.
South and west.
Yep, kind of. Yeah, you got to cut around to get.
Yeah, you got to cut around, so.
Get out.
You're going to at least let me sleep in the morning a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You get to sleep in tomorrow?
Oh, yes.
I drive to Louisville at 4 a.m.
Have fun. I won't be thinking about you, but I'm going to be asleep.
So, yep, go down and cover the boys. And then next Tuesday we'll have the girls again. We can put that up there again. Like I said, Triton and Argos that first game. And Elkhart Christian Trinity Greenlawn second game on that Tuesday. And Wednesday, North Judson and South Central. And then Oregon Davis and Culver finishing out on the Wednesday night. Winners play on Friday night. And then those winners play again for the championship on Saturday. And I believe next Tuesday also there's a JV game. That was a
I better kill it. There.
Caden smiling.
Okay. All right, so Groves now to trigger it after the timeout. Triton right now, you just need to run your offense. Try to get some momentum. You're going to need that going against Argos. It's been 2 tightly contested matches against them, and you're going to get a third shot at them. As Veers goes up, draws a foul, right out of the timeout, gets a basket. But you saw the team move the ball right, and then saw their offense kind of get back in shape, and they filled the lanes. And that's the big thing on that off-ball movement, filling your lanes and getting in position. You just saw that group do that. So Molly Madsen, we do want to apologize.
We missed you.
We got.
It was Claridol's fault. She checked the book.
Well, no, actually, we got the updated roster this morning, but we didn't think that it didn't.
We didn't actually get it.
Yeah, we
didn't actually get it.
And then I assumed.
Well, Ryan, there's an old saying we're not going to use it, but there's a reason why you don't do that.
Yeah, we just thought it was.
I'm not going to point it out or anything, but
we thought it was just a number change and not a whole player that was missing.
It's okay.
Yep, we got it fixed.
That's what they make the delete button for. We got it. Out to Riffle, pumps a 3. Can't drop it in. Veers tries to track it down, but she'll step as she hits it. 2:04 now remaining.
I'll have to tell Marcel just to tell me what the change is next time.
Yeah.
Now. Morrow trying to find Craig and does.
Getting close on their time.
Yep. They're going to take a time. They take their first time out.
Yep.
30.
Kind of had to because did not look like they were going to get it across in that 10 seconds.
Things stand here the next minute, 54. North Judson going to go undefeated and conference champions this season.
And this is a possible sectional opponent too.
If both teams were to make it to the championship game, yes. North Judson on the bottom side of the bracket, Triton up on the upper part of the bracket. You know, it's sectional. We've seen crazier things happen.
Oh, yes.
Crazy things have happened. I mean, what was it? Was it a couple years ago where there were two teams that were sub 500 in the boys that won sectional championships? Teams that did not have a winning record won the sectional championship. It's there. I mean, that's where that sectional play. I mean, you're giving those teams hope that maybe had a tough first couple of months, and that kind of derailed the season for this part. But like Kenny said, it's a new season. Once that gets started, everybody's 0-0.
And we've seen,
every night
in a regular season game, a blowout, and then the opposite in sectional game.
Absolutely. One thing I said in the beginning of season is the turning point Bi-County truly comes to, and you saw it with this team against that in that Argos game. The turning point that they made and the strives that they made in that game to really turn themselves around and show what they can really put out there and put out.
So, yeah, Triton really putting that defensive pressure and letting North Judson have a little bit of issue just getting the ball across had to pull their second time out.
And that's what you got to look at, Triton. You're pressed, you're pressuring, you're doing some things right. You just got to put it all together. You can't just add this ingredient here, add that ingredient. Put the ingredients together. Because unfortunately, if you put them in at the wrong times, they tend to make a mess. If you get everything on time,
or smoke happens.
I have never. Well, hang on. There was once an incident with a Pop-Tart in the microwave, but it didn't go well. But
at least it's not popcorn.
Yeah, that's all Abby. Atomic popcorn. Abby's. I think you could sell that. Abby's atomic popcorn.
I'm surprised you haven't heard about my recent mess up just yesterday.
Oh boy, we're finding that out for the next broadcast. Craig now up top. She'll drive inside on the side of the lane. Goes up the runner off the window and good. Good drive there by Craig. The Triton senior's going to check in here at the final minute and 30 to go. Their final time here on this floor. There's Triton players. Goes to Veers in the high post. Tries to split the defenders. Lost the basketball. Chris with the quick hands. Caden, take a page out of his book. You see those quick hands? Boom, one-handed even.
Caden just takes the camera and goes, doesn't even attempt.
He just looks at it. Quick hands. Quick hands. Good snap, Chris. Here's off the back iron.
With the dagger.
King and Bulis both checking in. Just a couple Triton stars now coming off the floor. Probably that's going to be it for them for the night. There's connection on the second. Nadia Stetler checks in for her. So North Judson trying to get things organized. Going to run an inbound set. Goes to Madsen. Uncontested up the far sideline. Look at her weaving her way through. Goes up, blocked by Stetler. Sydney King with the rebound. Minute 10 to go, and she gets tied. Oh, a foul call.
Blue, number 4, Macy Morrow pulls her first foul.
Second
foul.
Second foul.
Send Sydney King to the line for 2 in the bonus.
She has not been to the line tonight.
King connects on that one. Die for a team high 9 with Veers. Craig gets the rebound off the miss. Free throw. Knocked away by Stetler. Look at Holly. They're trying to rip away at the basketball. As Morrow goes up the floor. Picks up her dribble. Finds a way to lead it to Boyd. Up the floor now to Madsen. She'll drive the left side of the lane. Lost her dribble. Regains control. Outside to Craig. Craig, dribble drive. In the middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Morrow pulls it back down. She wanted it. North Judson looks just to burn some clock as Riffle takes away the basketball, picks up her dribble. Doesn't have a dribble.
Help.
Dead ball. Someone's got to go to it. King goes to it. Triton's got to get moving. Up the floor to Holly. Triton needs to recognize that ball goes dead, and Ashli Faulkner are going to call a timeout. She's going to try to get another substitution, I believe is what they're trying to call a timeout for.
No,
So
we're going to play together.
What time does the sectional start Tuesday? Is it 6?
I think it's 6.
I think it's 6.
I think because they got to play 2 games that night.
Yeah, I'm pretty
and
sure
you're in
6.
Central Time, so.
So it would be 7 our time. There's a 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock our time.
I think it's 6. I think it's 6.
I don't know. It didn't say Central or Eastern on it, so I don't know. Has Rodney sent his email? Probably did. I didn't see it. I was driving.
No, yet. I haven't seen it yet from him.
I don't know if we go by that or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't go by that.
I don't go by that. We'll figure it out. Just stay tuned. I mean, we'll wait for Rodney's email. Belis now rolls to the left, goes out to Kemp. Off her face, regains control. Tries to lead down to Stetler and a foul call.
Fouls on number 23, Molly Madsen. Nadia Stetler from the line shooting.
So Stetler line shooting 2. Back iron no good.
I'm reading the email. They're not sure.
Well, if they're not sure, we aren't either.
And that's the coach and the AD talking on the email.
Okay. Well, in the great words of Gary Kubiak, we're fixing to find out.
Yep.
So
maybe we might know fire tomorrow night to let people know.
Maybe.
Exactly. Oh, Janika trying to.
Yeah.
So 3 seconds, no change. As Mara goes to the line for 2. What?
I did not say anything.
You guys are laughing.
Maybe we actually caught the bus. And it's about time for the wheels to fall off.
Yeah, well, there's a lug nut or 2 loose.
We're just to clarify.
Not this game.
We're not talking about this game.
Another game.
Just down the road of about an hour and a half.
Yeah, well.
Where are they playing?
Purdue.
At Mackey.
That's going to do it. North Judson wins 55-37 to pick up their 18th win as they will win the Hoosier North undefeated on the way through. Kenny will push stats across. We'll get tore down and on to the next one.
You're just ready to flip from home to visitors, and we'll be ready for tomorrow night.
Who sings that song, On to the Next One?
I didn't know that.
It is a rap song.
I didn't know this was.
I think it is. I could be wrong. It was on 2K one time.
Okay, looks like free throws. Make sure that's updated. Yes, it is. So North Judson 8 of 17, Triton 9 of 17. 2-pointers 13 and 30. Triton just 8 of 29. North Judson got 7 of them behind the arc on their 23 attempts. Triton 4 of 12. Turnovers 15 to 20. Johnston led North Judson with 15. DeBoard and Lehigh each with 11. Craig with 10. Tunis with 6, and that rounds out their scores. And for the Trojans, Veers with 9, Holly with 8, Groves and Riffle each with 5, and McKinney with a single point.
King had 9, I thought, too.
Oh,
No.
She was at the bottom of the list.
Did it not update? Oh, she did it. Yeah,
You have 9.
Must not have put it in. Must not have got it set in there then. So.
All right, so we're going to hang it up here for our final girls game of this season. Stay tuned.
For regular season.
For regular season. We'll be back on Tuesday for that one.
And remember, that is on the IHSAA network.
It is not on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube.
So, you guys, this isn't the first time we've done this. Now, we've been doing this for a while. It's on IHSA.
Yep.
If you have any questions, there will be a link on Facebook page, I assume.
Yep.
To be able to get there. So, just if you have.
Or go to TritonTrojans.org.
.org. You click on a little button there, and it'll send you there. So,
send over there.
We're going to hang it up here from the Terrace to the Trojan Trench. Until next time, remember the Trojan way.